Spreading all around my room, my world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the video here on the World of Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the South Carolina Gamecocks Dynasty here on College Football 26. Today marks a very important episode in the series. We're still in year number 1, but we have finally reached college football playoff territory. We had the bye, thankfully, because we won the SEC championship last episode against a team. I don't remember who we played, but it doesn't matter because we have a rematch against Ole Miss in the All-State Sugar Bowl. I hope you guys go and enjoy. If you do, leave it a like, subscribe, join the Juice Club. Let's get into the Sugar Bowl. It's the first playoff game of the Dynasty. I really don't want to go home just yet. I feel like that'd be a real big disappointment. We've got quite the game ahead of us. We are undefeated in the conference. Obviously, the coming off of the SEC championship, we won that. We're the number 2 ranked team in the nation, going up against the 7th ranked Rebels, the Ole Miss Rebels. We did hire a new offensive coordinator in Timmy Chang, and he has taken the job already, so he will be our offense coordinator for this playoff run. We also still have Clayton White, who we kept around. But I think the addition of Timmy Chang is going to be a very welcome addition. I do believe that's going to help us out. And maybe the biggest news of the entire season so far is the fact that we have crowned a new king. A Heisman has been delivered to Columbia, South Carolina. Nyck Harbor has won the 2025 Heisman Trophy, even though he is injured for the playoff run. If we make it back, or if we make it to the national championship, he'll play in that. But he is done for the semifinal and the quarterfinal game. Nyck Harbor with a foot fracture, done for the playoff run until the national championship, if we are lucky enough to make it to the national championship. So we're kind of in a little bit of a uncharted territory, I guess you could say, because we haven't played a game this year in year number 1 without Nyck Harbor. We don't know how to play without Nyck Harbor. Nyck Harbor is my safety blanket. He's my guy that I go to when I need a big play, when I need a touchdown, when I need a first down. I go to Nyck Harbor, the slot fade merchant. I don't know how we're going to manage this playoff run without him. We're going to have to completely change the offense. We're going to have to go through Mazeo Bennett a little bit more. We're going to have to rely on Russell Faison until he eventually goes down with an injury, because that's just what he does. It's going to be a different strategy, I guess. And not even having him on the field to be a decoy of any kind is definitely going to affect this game and affect my strategy. But we can't think about that. All we have to do is focus on the national championship. Let's get through this playoff run without Nyck Harbor. I mean, we're going to have to get used to it eventually, because Nyck Harbor's not being around any longer than probably this season. There's a good chance that if we lose, Nyck Harbor's played his last game in a Gamecock uniform, because he could just go to the draft. He's like a sophomore redshirt, so he's eligible. So he could just go to the draft. So if we don't get to the national championship, we will have seen Nyck Harbor's last game in this jersey. I don't want that to be his last game. I don't want that to be the last thing people remember for Nyck Harbor on the field. I want him to hold up a national championship trophy. So we got to get there. We got to beat the Rebels. Again, we already played them earlier in the regular season, a couple episodes ago. So we know we can beat them. But we had Nyck Harbor the last time we beat them. So is this going to change? It's definitely going to change our strategy. But I don't think it's going to change our mindset, because our mindset is all about winning.
4 teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going.
Here we go. The All-State Sugar Bowl is underway, and it's time for us to win. If we want to go play in a national championship, it starts here in Mazio Bennett. He's unbelievable. The coach was freaking out on the sideline. I don't know if you saw that. We might have to go back and see that again. But Mazio Bennett with the initial kickoff for a touchdown. This man has, I'm pretty sure, like 3 or 4 kick return touchdowns, and 3 of them now have been touchdowns. He's unbelievable. I don't know if that was Coach Juice on the sideline absolutely freaking out with the glitch. Can I see the... Oh, I called a timeout on accident. I didn't mean to do that. My thumb slipped. I was trying to press the option button to pause. Can I see on the sidelines here? Something was freaking out. I don't know if you guys saw that. I might go back and show it on a replay or something, but... Yeah, okay, so it is Coach Juice. Coach Juice absolutely freaks out on the sidelines. Completely glitches out. There it is. Completely glitches out as he's celebrating the run. Mazio, I mean, his arms are disconnected. I can't zoom in because it breaks it when I zoom in. This is about as close as I can get. But his arms are all glitched out. He lost his arms. He's so excited. Coach Juice is so excited about the start. He disconnected his arm, basically. Oh, I saw that out of the corner of my eye when I was returning the kick, and I could not believe what was happening. But speaking of on the sidelines, people freaking out and stuff, I like to imagine in our headcanon that Nyck Harbor is, he made the trip, he's on the sidelines, he's in street clothes, but he's probably he's got the little scooter thing, because he's probably got a cast on his foot, or some sort of brace on his foot for the foot fracture, so he's either got the little scooter thing that you put your knee up on the pad, and then you got the scooter, or he's just got regular crutches. But I definitely think he's on the sideline. He's definitely on the sideline in our headcanon, cheering on his team. Hopefully, because he wants to continue playing. He wants to play in a national championship, and this is the start to get to the national championship. This is the beginning of the road. But speaking of starts, what a start for the team. I was so distracted by Coach Juice glitching out on the sideline that I didn't even commentate really well on the kick return touchdown. Mazio Bennett is a god at kick return touchdowns. I think he has like 3 or 4 returns or attempts in the season, maybe 5. And 3 of them now have been returned for touchdowns. He's so good. It's crazy. Like, nobody else is that good at, or at least that efficient at returning kicks like that. To start off that high, it's crazy. I mean, when we have a star player, the best player in college football, not on the field because of injury, we might as well not even use the offense. And that's a good way to not use the offense as we shut down Dominique Thomas for a loss of 6 on that one. That's definitely going to hurt. Dylan Stewart had a great year this year, and he's going to be back for his junior season because he's a true sophomore, as that's targeting right there. But we'll have Dylan Stewart back for another season. We're not going to have Brian Thomas Jr. I think Brian Thomas Jr. is a senior, so he's not coming back. Make a tackle. Good job, Culver, with the tackle. Good wrap-up. And they will punt the football back to us, and we will actually have an offensive drive, unless Brown wants to go and take this to the house. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to it. I wouldn't be opposed to a punt return touchdown, but those are a lot harder to do, especially when you don't get any blocks. So we'll just fair catch it, and the offense will come onto the field. There's a lot of questions surrounding Lenore Sellers. Is he going to come back? Is he going to leave for the NFL draft? He's a sophomore redshirt, and he had a fairly good year. My only question, or at least my only concern is, if he does decide to come back, that throws our entire plan into disarray. Because right now, we are assuming that Lenore Sellers leaves for the draft. Lenore Sellers leaves for the draft. And then either Air Nolan or Felix Coatney, the true freshman that we recruited, take the starting job for season 2. That's kind of our game plan for right now, but that's all assuming, and it's a lot of assumption, that Lenore Sellers leaves. He could very well choose to return for his junior season, his junior redshirt season, and be the, and then he'd have to be the starter. We couldn't. Oh God, that's poor play action. He'd have to be the starter. We can't just not give him the starting job. That'd be stupid. We want to try to win, and you got to put the best people out there to win. So obviously he would be the starter, but that would also slow down the potential development of Aaron Nolan. I think the obvious thing would be, if Sellers does decide to return, we redshirt Felix Coatney. That's pretty obvious. But what does Sellers, or what does Aaron Nolan do? I don't know. There's a big question on that one. It's all hindering on what Lenore Sellers' decision will be when this season comes to an end. I kind of want him to come back because I think he's really good, and if he does come back, then it gives us a good chance. Like, Lenore Sellers coming back is obviously the best chance because we would be at our best with our quarterback, have the best overall and stuff. We'd have a chance to win a national championship. So obviously you want your highest overall players to come back, but if we want to prioritize long-term development, then obviously we want Aaron Nolan or Felix Coatney to start and get that development out the gates. We don't even know do we know what Felix Coatney's depth chart is? Is it star or is it impact? I don't remember. We took a look at it whenever we looked at early National Signing Day, but I cannot remember now. It's been a while since I recorded that previous video, so I do not remember exactly what his dev trait is. I don't think it's elite. I know that Joshua Wood, the 5-star defensive tackle, number 3 player in the country, he has elite. That's a big run from Attaway the third. I know that he has elite, but I think it's only star for Felix Coatney. I can't remember exactly. And I don't think Aaron Nolan's more than star, so I can't wait to see what the skill caps are going to be for Coatney. Is he going to have a lot of room of development, or is he going to be kind of held back by the caps? We don't know, but Ole Miss is really slowing down the run. They do not want me to run the ball, which I feel like we ran the ball somewhat easily against them the last time we played, or the first time we played. Maybe we didn't. I don't remember. Oh, Mazio with the speed. He was able to stay away, enough distance away from those guys trailing him to be able to outrun him and not get caught from behind, because that could have been bad. We would have definitely had to kick a field goal there, and I don't really want to do that. I'm going to hit Attaway earlier than I should, but that's just going to give him a chance to get to the 11, and he will. Maybe a little stick and nod. Michael Smith's got a good shot at being open here, but I think this could just be a little Jacobs dump off. Yeah, just hit Jacobs. He's open enough. Jacobs, end zone diving! Touchdown, Gamecocks. He got hit hard in the gut, but he scores. He holds on and scores. It's 14-0 late in the second quarter. South Carolina their fans might be booking their flights to the semifinal. Oh, I didn't get enough of that hit stick. I wanted more of that hit stick, but I didn't get all of it. That's annoying. All right, let's go back on defense. We forced a punt last time. Can we do it again? He's got nothing. He throws it away. How did nobody even get to him there? We should have had somebody get there. I want a couple of sacks. That's what I want. That is what I want. And oh, Dylan Stewart almost gave me what I wanted, but I kind of like messed that up a little bit where I didn't take the right angle. So that's more on me. Vanderbilt upsets USC 40-24. My God. Vanderbilt might be legit this year, because we know that USC simulates very well in these games. Good tackle. Diego Pounds, offensive lineman, holding his knee, writhing in pain on that third down, and we will force another punt for the Ole Miss Rebels. Iowa beat Rutgers. That's cool. I don't know how Rutgers made it this far into the season. Good for them, I guess. Okay, so we're up 14-0. I guess the game plan is just to pound the rock, even though they don't want us to. It gives us the best chance to run the clock down. We might try a jet touch pass. Is it going to be Mazio running it? Never mind. We're going to get 2-minute warning. Can I get it again? No, it's RPO. Let's not call RPO. Let's call it just a regular run here. Get the clock moving. Handoff. Man, they are bulldozing my offensive linemen. Okay, we're going to have to change up the game plan here because they do not want me to run the football. That is clear. That is clear. I might be able to fit that into Mazio, and I can. Mazio, first down. He's so clutch. He's only a sophomore, too, as well. I think a true sophomore, so he will be back, even if Nyck Harbor's not back, which I doubt he would be. It almost would be foolish for him to come back, even though I would love for him to. There's almost no chance that he does. So if we want to play with him one more time before he goes to the NFL, we need to make it to the national championship game. That's going to be Brown underneath. Brown didn't get a lot of love this year. But that's more on me than it is on him. He's not a bad player. It's just he's the number one receiver in the depth chart, and I struggle to throw to the number one. Did I just... Oops. I didn't even watch the clock there. That's my fault. I completely just wasted the points there. I wasn't even paying attention. I was thinking about what I was going to say about Brown. Anyway. It doesn't matter. Anyway, it's not Brown's fault that I didn't throw to him very much. It's just the number one receiver on a team for me. I don't look to the left enough. I'm more, my eyes automatically go to the right side of the field. So like this, that's why the slot receiver gets a lot of yards for me. That's why the number 2 receiver gets a lot of yards for me. That's just naturally where my eyes go for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, it's a touchdown, Ole Miss, because I took a bad angle. I was trying to get an interception there, and then when I didn't, it screwed me all up because I was trying to turn into the guy that was actually covering him. I mean, shocker. I was trying to turn into the guy that was actually covering the ball, not the safety that was in front of him. But then it turned me into the safety. I took a bad angle because of it, because I was trying to get the interception, and he broke the tackle touchdown. So hopefully that, me messing up the halftime or the second quarter thing, not getting points, hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me. Are they going to let me run? Are they going to let me run in this half? Maybe they're getting a little bit more tired. They are not tired. They are 100% fresh and ready to go. Wow, we cannot run the football to save our lives. I don't remember. They want me to run RPO like crazy. I don't remember it being this hard to run the football against Ole Miss last time. I know that they were better at stopping it than most teams, but I feel like we were able to break through at some point. I got to fire that in. That's a tough throw. Intercepted. Brown never found it. The ball was a little bit behind because I had to throw it. The timing was all messed up because I was going to get sacked. And Brown never located the ball. It gets picked off, and we're going to tie this game. It's going to be tied at 14. That whole sequence was all messed up because they wanted me to exclusively run RPO. I didn't want to run RPO, so I switched to a pass. The pass was none of the routes I liked. I could have hot route, but I didn't. I don't know. It was just all, I should have called a timeout because it was all kinds of messed up. I didn't like it at all. Handoff, running back, brought down. Kind of his own doing, but he's brought down anyway. If we could somehow force a turnover or even just a field goal, I guess I'd be okay with that. Just as long as we don't allow 10 points. That ball's over. It's fumbled. Pick it up. How did we not pick it up? We had like 3 guys on it. I think Goodwine's the one who stripped it. How did we not have anybody pick that up? The fumble mechanics in EA Sports video games are absolutely busted. They've been busted for years, man. How does nobody pick that up? We had like 3 guys dive on it. All right, so we do at least hold for a field goal. I guess I can take that, considering it was almost a guarantee they were going to score. So at least they don't tie it. They're only down by 4. But I can't run the football. They are not letting me run the football, and that's my main go-to to run the clock down, obviously. So I'm going to have to do little dump-off passes, little dink and dunk style. But it's just RPO craziness here. I mean, get it through your thick skull, Timmy Chang. I don't want to run RPO. Hand out to Attaway. He gets nothing. Finally, we get some play calls here to get some passes going. It's about time, Timmy Chang. I brought you in to be an offensive coordinator. I didn't know you were going to be a running back. Oh, God, I thought it was going to be picked off. It's Mazio Bennett for a touchdown. Wow. How in the world did that not get picked off? If that's an online game, and I throw that online, intercepted 17 times out of 5. That's crazy. The fact that got through and the user or the linebacker for Ole Miss didn't pick that off. Craziness. It works. It's 21-10. The Gamecocks take the lead. Again, we extend our lead, I should say. And now we go back on offense, or on defense, with the Ole Miss offense struggling a lot. The only way they've gotten points is by my mistakes. Just themselves on their own, they have not been able to do much. Coach Juice is still glitching out over there. He can't seem to contain himself with his excitement. He's so excited about winning this game that his entire body is exploding into the 4th dimension. 2nd and 2. Quarterback keeps, and he's going down. Another sack for the team. That's number 2. I think it was Brian Thomas Jr., who's had an unbelievable season opposite Dylan Stewart. But this one might be Dylan Stewart. No, the bad angle screws me. It's 4th and 1. They're going to punt, thank God. The bad angle screwed me on that sack attempt. I had it. Oh, I'm so bad. My depth perception is not good. The punt return for Brown. I'm actually going to have some chance to return here. A few yards. That's better than usual. All right, let's get that shoe clock turned on, and let's just do some dinking and dunking. America runs on Duncan, so let's do some dinking and dunking. We're just going to find Mazio Bennett there. He's going to get it swatted out of his soul. Sheesh. That was kind of crazy. And you see that again. He's open here, but that, to be fair, to give credit to the Ole Miss player, he is blanketing him. And he gets in there, and that's good coverage. It's tough coverage. It's ticky-tack. But that's some good coverage. And then Lenoris. Oh, I was going to say, I thought he did he couldn't hear the play call or something. I think he did, but it's not going to show me. Got to go underneath here. There's Mazio. I told you we're going to have to put the offense through Mazio. If Nyck Harbor's not available, the next best option is Mazio Bennett. Finally, we get a solid return of actual positive yards. Let's go. I mean, it's freaking RPOs out the wazoo. I could just call him and just choose to do the run part of the RPO, but it's on principle. I don't want to call it. Oh, that's open. That's open. Sideline. Turn around. No, it's too much to the side. Oh, we had that too. I think I pushed it too far to the outside and it goes out of reach. I got to hit Michael Smith here. He's too much open. Michael Smith, stay in bounds. Good job. First down, Gamecocks. We're under a minute to go in the 3rd quarter. 21-10 lead. Another solid run for Oscar Attaway III. Just keep pounding it. If they're going to give it to us, if they're finally going to back off, they're scared about the run, or scared about the pass, they'll let us do the run. Maybe it'll work. 2 injuries, both for us. Oh, no, it's Bo Stanley twice. He picks up 2 separate injuries? You might as well just retire. You pick up 2 injuries in the same play? That's crazy. Handoff, Attaway. Another injury stops the clock. You got to be kidding me. You got to be joshing me right now. How in the world do you fake an injury with 4 seconds left to not let that clock drop down? Mazio Bennett will be denied. Ole Miss will take over. And they covered that really well. They had their entire team. I don't even know if they rushed to anybody. They had their entire team drop back in coverage to make sure we didn't get that first down. And Ole Miss will take over. Thankfully, we have a comfortable 11-point lead, so it's not like they score a touchdown, they tie it or anything, or win it. But it's not going to matter because Dylan Stewart sacks him. Big sack Dylan Stewart. I mean, he's a big game player. That's all it is. He is a big game player. He's the best player on the field now that Nyck Harbor's not on the field. And he's only a sophomore. He is coming back. I mean, that's another elite pass rush. That ball's out. How did we not pick it up again? These guys are horrible. Pick up the football. You got to be kidding me, bro. This is a joke. Stewart Is that who is that out there? That's Goodwine. Another sack or strip sack for Goodwine. Maybe they'll give it to Stewart. I'm not sure, but it's a half a sack each. But you're telling me that one of you can't wrap this up with one hand, or at least just like knock it out of the way or something, like scoop it out. You don't have to pick it up. Jesus. And then Dylan Stewart emoting on the ground because he knows that he is the real deal Shaquille O'Neal. That's what I'm talking about, big dog. But we don't get another fumble. And now it's 3rd and 22. We forced 2 fumbles, but can't pick them up for some reason. You cannot let him get a first down here. Thank God. It looked like it was going to be a first down so quickly. There was so much open space. Get another sack here. Another sack would be amazing. It would end the drive. It's not going to be a sack, but it is a turnover regardless. We affected it at some way. I think we might have gotten to him and it like affected his throw and he just like slammed it in the ground. I'm not sure, but whatever it is, it's a turnover and the Gamecocks have the football back. And now our plan is to just milk it. Just call me an 18th century farmer because I just be milking. Let's go with a flanker drive. Hardly know her. Flanker. Under 4 minutes to go. I'm going to hit that across the middle here. It's Mazio. He's having a big day. And Oscar Attaway III picks up a forearm injury, wrist injury. Not sure what he was holding his right arm. So that means the 3rd string running back, Stewart, who has not played much at all this season. He's got a couple handoffs this year, but has not played much. He will get some meaningful reps in the 4th quarter of the Sugar Bowl. We're going to tell Attaway to get back in the game. And I think I'm going to go jet sweep. It should be Mazio. No, it's Attaway. Okay, I'm fine with that. And why in the world is Lenore Sellers not in the game? Oh, he is. It's just kind of a wildcat formation. I'm fine with it because it's going to lead to a touchdown regardless. Attaway scores. And that might be the game? I mean, if we put this extra point through, it'll be 28-10. It is 28-10. That's an 18-point victor or an 18-point lead that we have with 3.5 or 3:15 to go in the 4th quarter. They do have all their timeouts, but their offense has not done much when they've had to go on a full drive instead of having field advantage because we've given turnovers or something. They have not been able to do much. Our defensive line has been unbelievable, which is to be expected as Dylan Stewart tries to get in there. That's going to be completed. I tried to get a swat. It didn't work. I mistimed it or didn't even get an animation. Didn't seem. Oh, nothing ever goes my way, does it? Can't get the sack ever. Can't get the deflection. It's fine. We'll get it on this play. We'll get it on this play. Dylan Stewart's going to deliver. He's not going to. He's going to get it away too quickly. And they're going to run hurry up because they are in desperation mode. They need 18 points in 2.5 minutes. That is not an easy task. Blow him up. Oh, I got the hit, but the hit stick doesn't do anything. He just kind of shrugs it off like it's nothing. If I'm going to lay the hit stick on you and I'm coming downhill, then I got to be able to lay the hit stick on you. You got to be able to get affected by it. Oh, it's picked off by Murphy! And I jumped because I didn't realize I had the ball. It's intercepted by Murphy. The sack by Dylan Stewart, or the attempted sack by Dylan Stewart, causes the ball to get thrown way at a horrible angle. Simmons just kind of like throws it as he's getting hit by Stewart in the back. And Sean Murphy just right place, right time. Another interception for him. And that's got to be the game. I mean, it's 18 points with 2:17 to go. Attaway's back in the game. That's got to be it. We're going to take that to the 2-minute warning. Are they going to call timeouts or do they know it's over? Are they going to concede defeat? We'll see what happens here. We'll call a play to get the clock moving again. And Brown gets lit up there. They're not calling timeouts initially. Clock will move. We'll see what happens. It all depends on what happens on this play, though. Nothing much. We lost a yard, actually. We have not been able to run the ball at all against Ole Miss. Kudos to them. Even though we've got 28 points, it does not seem that way. Although we'd still have a pretty big victory, even if we didn't have the Mazeo Bennett kick return touchdown. Another faked injury by Ole Miss. Stops the clock, gives them an extra timeout. But we got a first down, which probably means it's over. Attaway, decent run. And that's probably going to end the game, I would assume. Yeah, acceleration takes it down to 30 seconds. We'll snap it one more time, and then we will be Sugar Bowl champions in year number 1 of the Dynasty. This is a super successful Dynasty so far. What a way to start. Year number 1, we make the playoffs. We win the SEC championship. We win a bowl game, a Sugar Bowl game, a playoff game. Congratulations to the boys. We did this one for Nyck Harbor. Everybody's got the t-shirts. Do it for Nyck Harbor. It's been our motivation since the injury happened. It probably just says "Do it for Nyck," because why would they put his last name on there too? Makes no sense. Whatever. We're doing it for him. We get to hang another trophy in the trophy cabinet, and we get to play more football. More importantly, we will move on to the semifinals in the next episode. Who are we gonna play against? Who's it gonna be? Please don't let it be anybody too tough. I don't want to play anybody too crazy. Let's not get wild out here. Congratulations, quarterfinal playoff game winner. You love to see it. We had another thing to the trophy cabinet. Let's advance to the next week. Who are we playing? Who's our matchup going to be? Give me somebody easy. Give me somebody easy. Not anybody too tough. Mazeo, 8 catches, 164 yards, and a touchdown. But that's not even counting his kick return touchdown that he had. So, wonderful game for him. And we are taking on the Penn State Nittany Lions in the Fiesta Bowl. The Tostitos Fiesta. It's not the frickin' Verbo Fiesta Bowl. It's the Tostitos Fiesta Bowl. Wow, what a matchup. Has there anything changed in the coaching carousel? Anybody else taking any jobs? Oh, that's not the right thing. I need to go to the staff moves. Here we go. Any other changes? Rhett Lashley is the new coach of Ole Miss. So Lane Kiffin got fired after the game. And he takes... Oh, no, he didn't get fired. He just takes the Oklahoma job. Lincoln Riley goes to Clemson. I think we knew that. Or maybe we didn't know that. Sark is the new coach for the team up north? Wow. I liked you, Sark. But you're going to betray me like that? Wow. I'm hurt. That's crazy. He's dead to me. Steve Sarkisian's dead to me. Some crazy moves, though. Who's the new coach at Texas now? Who's the new head coach at Texas? Mike Shula's the new head coach at Vanderbilt. Good for him. He was our offense coordinator that we fired. He gets a head coaching job, so that's good for him. Shiano's the new head coach at Nebraska. Does Texas not have a coach yet? Have they not hired anybody? Doesn't look like they've hired anybody just yet. Interesting. They have not hired a new coach yet. Sharon Moore, fired from Michigan, and he's going to go head coach Louisiana. Oh, that's crazy. Jonathan Smith's coaching Wyoming. Eli Drinkwitz is going to Texas Tech. Matt Rule's at Wisconsin. I think we knew that one already. Venables is coaching Iowa State. Gundy's at Troy. Barry Odom hasn't gotten hired yet. There's some insane coaching decisions. Mike Elko hasn't... Oh, he went to the NFL. That's right. Very, very interesting. Some big decisions. Oh, Western Michigan. I remember that. Luke Fickle's going to Western Michigan. Very, very interesting coach decisions for next season. I can't believe Sarkisian took that job. That hurts me. I was a fan of Steve. Even though he coaches at Texas. I was a fan of him. Next episode, we will play the Fiesta Bowl against Penn State. Oh, I want to take a look at the trophy cabinet real quick. Let's take a look at it. We've got some trophies. We already have loaded this thing up. We got the Palmetto Trophy by beating Clemson. We got the SEC Championship. Oh, that's right. We played Auburn. I forgot about that. We got the Walter Camp. We got the Maxwell, the Heisman, the Chuck Bednarik, the Edge Rusher of the Year, the Bolitnikoff. A lot of this is Nyck Harbor, and Dylan Stewart, the Bronco Nagurski, the Lombardi, and the Sugar Bowl. We've got 11 total trophies in one season. I'd say that's a pretty successful first year of the Dynasty. Probably the most successful we had. Hawaii, we definitely didn't have that many trophies in year number 1. We didn't even make the... Did we make a bowl game in year number 1? We might have made a bowl game. I don't remember what we did, but we might have made a bowl game. And then in Golden Bronco Dynasty, we didn't have that much. We won like 10 games and I think played in a bowl game, but definitely not that much success, both individual with our players and team success by winning a conference championship and now at least one playoff game. But next episode's another playoff game. The Fiesta Bowl against number 11 Penn State. Still don't have Nyck Harbor, but if we win this game, he comes back for the Natty. So we need to win this game if we want to play another game, one more game possibly, with Nyck Harbor on the team. If you enjoyed this one, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thank you so much. Stop by and watch. I truly appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.